Hi Cancer, welcome to your July mid-month love prediction. Thank you so much for watching. Crowning your first week, you have deception, and it's clarified by the Fool card and the Two of Swords. In the heart of your reading, you have make the effort, which is clarified by the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So Cancer, I'm seeing that somebody here is offering a new beginning, offering to start from zero, and they're coming off like they're very confident about this, like they know this is what they want, they're gonna go after it, but I think they're being deceptive. Not in the sense that they're lying, but I feel like somebody's still quite indecisive about this new beginning, especially if you're dealing with an air sign, maybe a fire sign, maybe an Aries. Somebody is still not really sure what they want, is what I'm seeing. They're coming off like they really want this, but deep within, they're not really sure if this is what they want. Like somebody's still making the effort here. They're still trying to make things work. They're still taking steps towards this new beginning, but they're not quite sure if this is what they want, guys. Like under the surface, someone still might be a player. Now this could be you, or this could be the person that you're dealing with. It's like a painful new beginning. There's a new beginning here that's quite painful. Maybe that's why someone's indecisive about whether they want this or not, because it's very painful. So I have very strong Aries energy here. This could be you, or this could be the person that you're dealing with. I also have Virgo and I have Leo here. So you could be dealing with those signs. But with the Three of Swords as your first clarifier, this is telling me that there is some sort of pain surrounding a new beginning here. Like there's sadness surrounding it. Someone's like sad that this new beginning is happening. Or maybe not sad that it's happening, but just the way that it's happening. I'm not sure. Like somebody's still not really being the most honest about their feelings. I think that's why this deception card is here, because someone is, being deceiving about how they truly feel about a situation. They're kind of just going along with it. Does that make sense? So you have the Sun card for your second clarifier. Which is telling me that, yes, this does make them happy. Like ultimately, this situation makes them happy, because if it did make them completely sad, they wouldn't be doing it. But there's some happiness here, but it's like, there's also sadness. There's also sadness. It's like it's an indecision between the two. Like there's pain here, but there's happiness. So they're like, which one outweighs the other? Somebody's trying to figure out what outweighs the other. Cancer, if I'm being honest here, I think some of you have two options. Some of you could have two options, and I think there's a deceptive energy towards those two options. Like some of you are starting a new beginning where there's been pain, there's been heartbreak. And then there's another option here. It's kind of just like a messing around. Does that make sense? It's not really like anything serious. It's not anything too serious is what I'm seeing here. It's kind of just like, oh, you give me attention here, I give you attention there. It's very, what's the word? Like playful. With the Hermit being present for your third clarifier, I'm seeing that some of you could be connecting with a Virgo, but I think some of you are really trying to delve deep into your spirituality about this situation. Does that make sense? Like some of you are really trying to Figure out if soulfully this is what you want, if this is what your path is meant to be. I think some of you are fearing moving too fast into a situation, kind of rushing in. You're really taking the time to think about this, Cancer. There's a situation here that you're really taking the time to think about and go deep within. You're taking the time to go deep within because you're not sure if this is the right decision. Like some of you feel like you're kind of making just like a very impulsive, foolish decision because the Fool is here. And sometimes that's what the Fool can represent. You know, it's not always literal, but sometimes it can be. Some of you are worried this is a foolish decision and you're walking right into another painful situation. Like some of you feel like you're being a little too impulsive in terms of this situation. But you're still making the effort. Like I said, I feel like this might be you, the deceptive one, not really expressing how it is that you truly feel. Does that make sense? But you have the Emperor as your last crowner. So, like I said, strong Aries energy. Could also be a Taurus that you're dealing with. But I don't really see Pentacles, so it doesn't have to be a Taurus. It's like someone has power over you, Taurus. Cancer, my bad. Someone has power over you. This could be a Taurus. Like I said, you know, you could be dealing with a Taurus. This person has control issues, is what I'm seeing, with the Emperor being present. Somebody really, really wants to have control over this new beginning. And I think that turns you off a little bit. Like they have to be the one in control all the time. And if they're not, then things go south, right? It's like that grip that they have on you is their happiness. Does that make sense? Especially if you're dealing with a Leo or an Aries. That's kind of what's got, like somebody's really indecisive here, guys. And they're very guarded. Somebody's not willing to let their guard down. They're coming off as this, they have to be powerful all the time. They have to be in their, you know, in their power all the time. But deep within, what they're not showing is that they're quite guarded and they're quite vulnerable. So that's why they feel the need to have control over everything all the time, because they fear losing that power and exposing that vulnerability. That's the fear here, is that vulnerability coming to light. That fear of exposing the heart coming to light. Someone is the source of someone else's stability here. This could be emotional, this could be physical. I don't see pentacles, so it might not be physical. Somebody is like the source of someone's emotional stability here. And if I'm being quite honest, that can be a little toxic. That can be a little toxic. You don't ever want to make somebody the source of your happiness, the source of your stability, whether it's emotional or physical. You have to be self-sufficient, which is kind of a collective message that I'm picking up within all of the signs, is there's a lot of codependency going on during this time. But your advice card is release your ex. Like I said, I think somebody sends messages about a new beginning, but you're fearing that you're walking right into another painful situation. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo who sends you messages wanting a new beginning. It's almost like I said, someone has power over you, Cancer. Especially if you're dealing with a Virgo. I have strong Virgo energy here. Maybe an air sign, maybe a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Someone has serious control issues here, especially if you're dealing with a Virgo or a Taurus. That's very prevalent in earth signs, is control issues. Some of you really need to release that need to, if this is you that feels the need to have control over someone, Some of you really need to release that control that you need to have over someone. Because if that control is still present, this person can do whatever the fuck they want, and you're always going to come running back. Or vice versa. You could do whatever the hell you want, and this person will always come running back. You know what I mean? So there needs to be this release of needing to control this person or needing to control this situation, because it's just going to repeat itself. But someone has serious power over someone else, guys, and it's like not okay. Like I'm picking up this energy is not okay. Like somebody's using this energy. They're manipulating the power that they have over you. They're using it to manipulate you, or vice versa. You're using it to manipulate them. This power is not being used for good. It's like someone has someone by the balls here. You know, that's what I'm seeing, basically. And someone needs to release this need for control, or release the power that this person has over you, because it's not good, guys. It's only going to end up in heartbreak. It's only going to end up in pain. But that is what I see here, Cancer. If you have any questions, please let me know. You can hit the description box. My info is all in there. And if you'd like a personal reading, go ahead and hit me up for that too. I will see you later. Take care, and thank you so much, Cancer. Bye-bye.